Something's boiling away pretty hard here. G'day, mate. Oh, okay. That was. I thought something happened because you just disappeared. I thought that's definitely a network issue. Now I got to give you these rabbit's feet. I gave you enough notes and rids, so for 3 cottages. So this is the rabbit's feet you need for each cottage. And I found this. Why don't you try and you know about the adventure playground, don't you? There's a bot in there that can blow stuff up. I just happened to be doing blood salvage, and I found that's a 400 world finesse. So I don't care if you lose it or anything like that. Like, you know, have you got 400? I've got two multi-strike daggers. You don't have to imbue them, do you? Yeah, well, I've got 2 multi-strike daggers as well at my house that that I can. Yeah, well, you can put them in your house and use them when you want to. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'll take you out there. Hang on till I put myself on follow character.
In return, at 8:30, you can have a half hour for class. Yay!
So it's east, back left, Kara. So east, back left, Kara. Yeah, east, back left, Kara. And then off to the settlement portals. And it's the first settlement portal on your left at the settlement portals. So the settlement portals, yeah, they're straight over here, the settlement portals. Straight northeast they are. Yeah, it's nice and close and everything, so it's pretty easy. And it's the first portal here, so it's easy to get, like, remember and get to. The only thing is, if you bring a low-level character out here, there's monsters at the drop, like at Kara. It's not as friendly as Suntown. Now, I saved the best house for me up the hill. There's a couple up the hill that have got a real U-Butte view. Now I need to permit you into my house with your characters. Now, there's some houses around here. I think there's 6 houses. Yeah. So there's a couple down the bottom there. Then there's one here up on the here that's not bad. Have a look from each. Like they've got some pretty good views and they're nice houses. Go in and have a look at them. No, I've already bought one. So I don't know which one's mine yet. I can recall that.
That garbage in the red place. Yes.
But the house right up the top of the hill, I thought Meg'd love that because it's got a great view. And what woman doesn't want a house with a view, mate?
Don't know. Bear. So Nana. So does Nana.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Look at what stuff to organise here.
I don't know where my house is now. I've got a feeling my house was this one down here. No, I think it was down the hill on the right. Stop buffing, you pain in the neck. Yeah, hang on. Well, that'll be it, and I'll let you in. You're not in my allegiance, so I can't make an allegiance one. Yeah, that's a force field. I did it. Heart of Vaughan's cottage. Right, so Heart of Vaughan. Yeah. Yep. So if you want to buy more, we can go and get more or whatever. It's up to you. It's pretty easy to get the rabbits thing and stuff. I'm surprised they're not gone. I'm surprised these cottages weren't gone because it was so easy to get the stuff. Oh, okay.
Wait on this. I just can't do it. No, can't do it.
Right, okay, cool. Now I've got to work out how to add to housing.
Wow.
Add
No,
house.
it's a blow. That's very annoying.
House, help. At help house, at help house. House. Now I can create an open house because that'll just let everyone in. That's all I need to do, isn't it? At house open.
Leave the cat, leave the cat.
Yeah.
Leave the cat. Cats. I'm deciding if I want one or two together.
Yeah, just ignore them, mate. That's no worries.
So I do. That's not far. I gotta have a check.
Okay, my house is open to everyone now, mate. Go in and have a look. Umi gave me some items for the house. I'd like it. The daggers are on the wall that I found, the two finesse daggers. They're just on the outside. There's an acid one and a fire one. So you can have both of those if you want. Do you want me to grab? I'll grab them for you.
It's not like Broome and Tropical Island.
Right, well, I'll grab them off the wall and give them to you. I put them there just so I'd be able to give them to you.
Don't, please don't. Rude. So it's fine. I don't know. Not too much good.
Yeah, mate, I can't do it on my own. I need help. And a lot of it, yeah.
Do a little bit of
So I've got it.
Well, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not that good at math. I get it roughly, but not detailed very well.
Get something for you to do. Well, really, or maybe back in my room, back in your room. Okay. I know you're tired, but why? What you said that? Okay, we're back in there. Okay, hey, do this. Back here. Yeah. Choose. Let's see. Back here. Choose.
No, she can't. I'm talking.
She's not going to hear. Don't do that. Okay, back here. Get out.
Right.
No.
Now, so I've got an alchemy table here. Pick something. I want to give you a present. I've got an alchemy table or a tapestry here for your new house. I don't need all these things, so why don't you pick one item for each of your houses? I've got a fireplace, a feast table, an ice box, a kitchen table, and an alchemy table and a tapestry. Yeah. I got it off one of many. I'm actually not a big fan of the icebox because I don't like the colour. So if you wanted something cool, the icebox is pretty cool. You can pretend it's keeping your drinks cold or whatever if you want that. I don't like the colour much. Mega'd like it? Okay, well I'll give you that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing worse in a book than when you get to a page and they go, oh, and then everything changed, and it's out of context, like, and you just go,
but I'll show you around.
no,
Ollie,
yeah. But like the book and the game don't they're only loosely based on one another. You know what I mean? What we're writing and what's happening here. Solid, yeah. Well, the thing is, if you do something in the game mechanically wise that upsets the balance, it changes too much in the game. Whereas you can discover Horbrian enhanced Turmeric Slayer that lets you do a loot generated weapon with Turmeric Slayer or something that makes weapons more powerful, that wins the battle. In the book, in the game, if you did that to loot generated weapons or you made a super upgrade kit, it'd unbalance the server too much with melees getting too much power. So,
wait. Come on. Good luck.
yeah.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Do not do it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll have to make the sequel better, mate. Yeah, for sure. I don't think you've done it. I don't think you've ever probably presented anything in substandard in your life, mate. I'd be amazed. So you better buy a house for me. Come on, buy Meg a house, mate. Oh, did you get some pyrels? You need 300,000 pyrels. No, I gave you trade notes. I think it needs pyrels.
Hang on. Hang on.
But I've got on Zuba so that with the level 8 buffs I can get in Adventurer's Haven, he can survive in the bore in this armour because there's hollows in there. This armour can't handle hollows. But with the level 8 buffs, his melee D's high enough that he can dodge them. So I'm going to be able to salvage gold in there and get some MMDs. And you can buy epic armour for 250 MMDs. So I've got nearly a set on Zoob now, and I'll get a set on Heart of Orn, and on Zoob is just a money making machine. That's all he's for. He's just to make cash.
We're on high.
Yeah, I gave you MMDs and
Ds. Really much better.
Yep.
Than the other one.
Yep. Where did you go? Yeah, house open lets everyone in there. I'm going to have to work out how to get around. Now, let's see. I'm going to have to work out my way around this village. So what I'll do is go to the lowest point. All right, thank you. I should give you access to the chest here too, shouldn't I? How do you do chest access? House chest ad or something, I suppose. I don't know how to spell your name. Megasaurus egg. Okay, so
George.
Cassie, be
Come over
quiet.
here, Nanny. Come over here, Nanny. Come see what I got. My son needs.
So I need to do house help again.
Over here.
Help. House.
Come on.
House storage.
We've got.
Add Megasaurus man. Okay, so house storage. Add Megasaurus.
Yeah, I don't think we're really doing anything on Lost Woods anymore. I'm not. And you said you're not really playing there either?
No, I haven't been playing there. I put a heap of... The only thing I got off Cold Gara was some letters, lucky gold letters, or lucky red letters. And I put a heap of lucky gold letters in Allegiance chest and stuff. So I repaid what I got off her. But I did tell her, I said, at most I'm only going to play once a week. But
yeah, I don't have the time to play one server, let alone two or three. And
no.
the reason I chose that one was they seemed the most interested in working with me on content. But
Yeah, well, this one will do for a while, mate. This is a good server, but the problem with this one is that it goes up and down. It's pretty unreliable, and it's good because it's got a lot of content that they can play with, so you can do interesting things. But I play on Leaf Dawn a lot of the time because they're going to do end-game content and be more like retail. So I've got finished tunes and that on there. And what the guy there who's the head of the Monarchy is a psychiatrist as well. He's not a psychiatrist, he's a psychologist. And he works, he's worked in Florida, he now works up in New York